Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back to InfoFlow, Blazers. Today is Friday, October 4th. I'm Ben.
And I'm Eli.
This past Tuesday, 81-year-old Chua Soon-hwa competed in the Seoul, South Korea national pageant with a chance to make it to the Miss Universe pageant. Chua, who began her modeling career in her 70s, was announced as a Miss Universe Korea finalist along with 31 other contestants. While she didn't win the crown, she did receive the Best Dressed award and is the oldest Miss Universe contestant to compete to date.
This past Tuesday, nearly 50,000 members of the International Longshoremen Association went on strike against U.S. East Coast and Gulf ports. This strike will hit major ports from Maine to Texas, such as the port of New York and New Jersey, which is the nation's third largest port by volume of cargo handled. This strike will affect perishable items such as bananas, cherries, and chocolate. However, other imports such as furniture and appliances will most likely not be affected unless the strike lasts for extended periods of time.
The 35th annual AFI Latin American Film Festival is returning to the AFI Silver Theater in Silver Spring. The festival takes place from September 19th to October 10th and features 43 films from almost every Latin American country. Today's films are Indigo at 5:30, a special presentation of The Movie Teller at 7:10, and Most People Die on Sundays at 9:40. Be sure to check it out.
For today's Hispanic Heritage Month fact, Rita Moreno is the only Hispanic person ever to win an EGOT. Born in Puerto Rico, her career started in 1950 with dubbing Spanish-language versions of U.S. films. Just before her 13th birthday, she made her Broadway debut, which led to a very successful career acting in musical films such as Singing in the Rain and West Side Story, as well as films such as The Four Seasons and I Like It Like That. After winning an Oscar for her role in West Side Story, she won the Grammy for her contribution to the Electric Company's soundtrack album, and then a Tony as Best Featured Actress in a Musical for The Ritz. She then won Emmy Awards for The Muppet Show and The Rockford Files.
Today's Spanish vocab word is marquita, meaning ladybug in English. For today's poll of the day, 44% of Blazers chose fall as their favorite season, with a startling majority vote. Summer and winter came in second and third with a 25% and 17% respectively. Spring came in dead last with a depressing 14% of the vote. To participate in our daily polls and weekly trivia, follow us on Instagram at @BNC_Blair.
Now let's hear about this year's eventful election cycle.
Every year, America undergoes an election to decide the next president of the United States. This year, it looked like it would be a run-back of the 2020 election. Current President Joe Biden versus former President Donald Trump. But things got far more interesting as we approach June 27th, 2024. Coming up to the debate, there were some signs that Biden wasn't really at the top of his game.
And now I want to hand it over to the President of Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be Vice President.
Despite these blemishes, Biden's supporters were sure he would bring his best against Donald Trump in the debate.
Everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
That didn't go well. Despite these blemishes and voter turnout being less than stellar, Biden and his team thought he would still be good to run against Trump in the election.
But one thing that he knows is how to deliver for the American people.
This all went on for about a month, but despite the rhetoric, there were signs from the Democratic Party that said he wasn't the right choice. And when Biden thought things couldn't get any worse, a shot from Pennsylvania rung out across the globe.
Take a look at what happened.
With this shocking turn, Biden finally felt the pressure. On July 21st, 2024, he officially dropped out of the race. The person to replace him, naturally, would be Vice President Kamala Harris. With this replacement counted newfound support for the Democratic Party, both popularity-wise and through monetary donations. With the debate between Trump and Harris being behind us, the election only a month away, and polls still close in swing states, who knows who'll be able to take it this November. One thing I know, though, is this election has already been won for the history books.
Thanks, Jake. Say, Ben, are you going to vote this year?
Me? No, I'm only 16, Eli. But wait a minute. In a couple years, me and you are going to rock the world. Get ready for Chen Goldberg Kirby 28.
Wait, don't we need to be 35 to do that?
I'm sure they'll make an exception for us.
You're stressing me out. Join us for Mental Illness Awareness Week from October 6th through 12th. This is a great opportunity to raise awareness and support mental health in our community. Here's our exciting lineup of activities. On Monday, start the week off with a quick information page about mental health outside of the counseling office during lunch. On Tuesday, get creative and make self-care cards outside of the counseling office at lunch. Participation earns you SSL hours. On Wednesday, you can join us in the Career Center during lunch to enjoy some calming music. On Thursday, wear green for World Mental Health Day and join us during lunch in the gym for the Wellness Fair. SSL hours for visiting vendors. On Friday, end the week on a high note with a fun karaoke session during lunch in the SAC to lift your spirit. We look forward to seeing you there.
And that's all for today's show. Check out our website at bnconline.net to submit any announcements, and follow us at @BNC_Blair on Instagram and @BNC Blair on TikTok and Twitter. Have a ferocious Friday, and we'll see you next time, Blazers.